Hey everyone, welcome to a very spooky Halloween episode of X to Interact. I'm your host, Steven, here with Gaff.
The name's Daphne.
Oh, sorry, Daphne. Master Shepherd, or as you guys might know him,
What?
Sam.
Master Shepherd, hold up.
It's not Commander Shepherd. No.
It is.
No, you're... Okay.
No, it's Commander Sheep.
Okay.
Don't call me Master.
Commander
No,
Wulu.
Master.
And the Jester, or Eric. I don't know if you want to say Joker.
Yes, I am the Jester with my persona fireman, firestarter. I don't know.
There we go. And finally, a special guest, OMGzus, or Jacob, with special guests in the background, Pumpkins.
Yes, it's Jacob S. Pumpkins. Hello, nice to meet you.
Jacob and Company, we'll call him.
You could call me OM Pumpkin.
OM Pumpkin.
Zus.
Yes. I'll do a little housekeeping here. We just finished posting the Halo Explored ODST, where Eric and Gaff, me and Sam, I guess, varying degrees, but Eric is the host and Gaffney takes us through the plot like a master. It's a great time if you're looking to get into Halo, haven't played. This is a good starter. It'll tell you what they're all about, some highlights from each one, what we think, and if they still hold up to this day. That's youtube.com, and I guess just look for Halo Explored on YouTube. XPLORED, because don't put the E in there. And then if you haven't followed us on Twitter, please do so. We have a bunch of cool things going on there. We're also on TikTok and podcast services everywhere under the name X to Interact. But
Instagram as well.
Instagram as well. I don't know how that's working, Sam, so I'm sure
there.
there are good things there, and we're everywhere, really. That's what it is. We're crossing over into all those places. I wanted to ask you guys real quick though, before we get into like the cool Halloween game which we're playing, the cool Halo thoughts that we're gonna have. What do you guys have been playing this week? I'm gonna start with Jacob.
Oh man, I just been playing Dark Souls 3 so much, man. I don't even know why. Like, I have all these scary games I should have been playing. I'm just too afraid to get through Visage. But also, the gameplay is kind of slow and weird, and I don't know. I'm pretty confused as to, like, I didn't even know you could pick up the pill bottle and put it in your inventory and not just hold
Controls
it in
are
your
super
hand.
weird too.
It's just really a strange game. But I did play a ton of spooky games this week. I just kind of started them, but I have to say Dark Souls 3 is the way. Also, Age of Empires 4 came out a couple days ago. It's a lot of fun. I can't recommend it enough. If you have Game Pass on and you have a PC, do it. It's a lot of fun.
All right, Gaffney, what did you play this week?
Some A Little It Takes Two, some Halo Reach, but the big game this week has been Mario Party Superstars. And I've been telling you guys it's a blast playing with 3 other real people. And I didn't get a chance to try the online, but I almost did. Just had some stuff to figure out there. But otherwise, the game is super fun. It's super fast, and it's like classic Mario Party, obviously, because a bunch of boards from the N64 days. The mini games, it's 100 mini games from all across the era, and supposedly the best of them. I'm not so sure about that because some of them are kind of jank. And the coins, they're much more valuable this time because stars cost 20 coins, and there's a lot of good competitiveness in this game, a lot of good ways to screw each other over. It's a really good time, and I wish you guys had it so we could play.
Nice. Sam, what have you been playing this week?
I have been playing Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm like, I don't know, 5-6 chapters in. I haven't had that much time to play games this week because work, and I went to a Red Wings game. That was pretty cool.
Nice.
But yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy, fun ass game. I'm enjoying the hell out of it.
Seems like a US game too.
And honestly, if it keeps up the momentum, I might like this iteration of the Guardians better than the movies. So
I've been
that's
hearing
pretty
that.
exciting.
That's a false statement.
That's pretty exciting. And then last night I played Divinity Original Sin with my brother. That game's pretty fun.
Yeah.
There's some crazy shit that happens in that game. Kind of wild.
It's very thought intensive, I'll say that. Like you're planning out your turns unless you want to get destroyed. So
you fucking play rock, paper, scissors to settle arguments. It is ridiculous.
Yeah. I love those games.
And then I also started up Age of Empires 4 last night at like fucking 3 a.m. And I just did the tutorial thing that it like launches into.
Yeah, that's what I've
and
done.
Man, I just playing the tutorial, I felt the addiction creeping in.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So I'm gonna have to finish Guardians and probably Halo Reach before I get back into that, just so I cannot get sucked into it before.
Did you fully buy it or did you Game Pass it?
Age of Empires?
Yeah.
Oh, Game Pass.
Game Pass, baby.
Game Pass.
Yeah, I'm not buying it.
All right, now Eric, what have you been playing?
I don't know who this Eric you're talking about is. I'm the jester,
Oh,
but I've been playing. Mainly this week, I've been playing Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker on my Xbox.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been wanting to play it for a while. I've been waiting on a sale for Xbox, but like for some reason, every time there's a Metal Gear sale, that game's not included in the sale. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna pick it up. $15. I mean, it's not really hitting the wallet that hard, you know. But yeah, I just finished it last night, and I can see why Greg Miller loves this game. Great game. I love the base building aspect of it. Just building out your base, assigning people to different roles to get different upgrades to different departments. Let me see. I like the fact that, a little spoiler alert, you build your own Metal Gear.
Oh, that's cool.
And like it's a pretty cool thing where you fight like the other other Metal Gear types to collect their parts, and you put it into your Metal Gear.
Right.
So I enjoyed that. But I finished it last night, and I'm gonna move on to Metal Gear Solid 5 now. I played Metal Gear Solid 5 for a couple hours like a year or two back, but like I didn't have the knowledge of Peace Walker, so I was like a little confused on what was going on. But now that I have the knowledge of Peace Walker and going in, now I'm like, okay, now I know what's going on. Now I can understand like where these people are coming from.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go real quick. I played some Visage, right? I played through like I guess the first main chapter. Like I can't remember the dude's name. You pick up a crutch, and it starts the chapter, and it's basically like, so you go through the house a little bit, but then it keeps teleporting you to the hospital, and let's just say it probably took me 3 times longer than it should have because I'm a chicken. And you know, you run out of like light sources are very hard to come by in the game. So it's definitely spooky. And this guy, he's just kind of like, I don't know if you guys have played Outlast. He's the big dude that chases you. And if he catches you, he like beats you to death with his crutch. Which is, you know, it's kind of scary a little bit. There's parts where you just like the atmosphere and the suspense in this game make the scares every time they happen too much to handle for me sometimes. So I can only play that in chunks. I played some Age of Empires 4, very little, like Sam said, some tutorial, and then I started a little bit of it. And then I got caught up in some Destiny too, which I probably shouldn't have played because there are other games that are new that came out. One more thing I played was The Forgotten City, and I played a good chunk of that last night. Stayed up way too late playing that game. So good. Sam, why you been hiding this from me? What the hell?
Fuck you.
Why don't you tell us to play this game more?
Yeah, right. Seriously, dude. All jokes aside, dude, this fucking game is fucking great. I didn't expect it coming in. Like, I was like, oh, we're just walking simulator. And yes, it kind of is that. But there's like the cool zipline thing that I just got. Like, well, I didn't just get, but that I've been doing and trying to get that damn flower on the thing, Sam. Let me tell you, that's so annoying.
Dude, There's just so many cool things in that
But,
game, and like cool little details you'll notice every now and then.
Guess
It's
maybe
like, oh
spoiler,
my
but,
god,
like,
that is brilliant.
when you meet the assassin person was kind of cool. And
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
he's like wondering what the hell like the place was, and you're just like, I don't know either, dude. He's like, you're lying, clearly. But like everything, the whole
only
premise
gets
of the game
better.
is like it can set off this earth-shattering event or that basically
Everybody
kills
turns to
everyone.
gold.
Everyone turns to gold, yeah. And then some of the statues start killing you, and you have to get back to this portal to restart the loop.
It's genius.
It's so fucking cool. This started from a mod, you said?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Skyrim mod, like
Oh my
fucking
God.
forever ago.
It looks
It's-
so good for something that
the
started like
game.
that.
The game, yeah, the game is literally just it's the best Elder Scrolls like quest line.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. Like it's an Elder Scrolls quest line, but it's just the best one that's ever been made.
Also, Malleolus can suck it. That's all I'm gonna say.
There's a lot of people in that game that can suck it.
Dude. Yeah, so many dirt bags in that. I did not expect it. Oh, the one with the hemlock was particularly troubling to me. That was fun. Okay, so news this week. We have the state of play and the Halo campaign to go over. I want to let Gaff get into some Halo campaign thoughts here. Do you want to take this one away, Gaff?
Yes, I will, and I'll be very, very brief. I'll do my absolute hardest. So, last Monday we got a surprise announcement. Sorry, well, on Sunday they gave a surprise announcement, which is the following Monday in the morning they'd be giving a campaign gameplay overview, and that's important to say because it wasn't a story overview. It was exactly as I said, how the gameplay was going to work in the campaign. So they set their expectations there. And I really, really liked everything we saw in there. Obviously, it's open world, or it's as open world as I guess a Ubisoft Far Cry game is. So it's not maybe to the extent that everyone is thinking about, but
Right.
I think I like this approach much better because it's still got to be a Halo. And I got a list of the things they showed off. So you can take out enemy bases, which is pretty standard fare in open world games, and you can do it however way you want it. You can use a rocket launcher to blow up the silos. You can take a chopper and just mow over brutes and grunts and jackals. They showed off a bunch of mini bosses. So there was this brute with a flaming jetpack on his back, and he had a health bar, and you could take him out however you want. There's the Spartan Killer, which I thought looks dope as hell
Dude.
because he's wearing black armor, has twin red swords.
Right.
And I think I read somewhere that there's going to be multiple Spartan Killers, including one that is wearing the helmet of Spartan Locke from Halo 5. So
Ooh.
exciting there. They showed off the Harbinger, which is I don't think is a Forerunner because I think from the dialogue that she said, I think she's against the Forerunners and Master Chief. I don't know what exactly she is, but she could be interesting. We get another look at the weapon, which is the new replacement AI for Cortana, and she's so fun and so charming, and I think she's going to be a blast to have around. She'll inject a new breath of fresh air into the Halo story. However, I've seen some complaints that people think she looks too naive, and that might irritate them a little bit. But I guarantee you, she'll gain some character development over the course of the story, and then maybe she'll
Yeah.
learn that, oh man, maybe I should take this more seriously, and I should smarten up. And so they're just setting up some good story beats there. Cortana is purple. That's some big news.
Mm-hmm.
Overall, the sandbox looks really, really good. You can call them vehicles, and they'll drop it in for you. So that gives you a lot more variety how you want to traverse the area and take on missions. And in the trailer itself, there's some pretty good editing in it, showing that 343 they know what the game is and they're here to have fun and they want to take us on a fun ride. For example, when Master Chief saves the Marines, and everyone's been talking about it, he says, "Don't worry, you're safe now," and then he immediately jumps off the cliff.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And oh, sorry, yes, Steven?
Yeah, I was just gonna touch on like when they dropped off the equipment, just the cavalier attitude of it. It's like clunk. It's like, okay,
Ka-chunk.
yeah,
Yeah.
all right. They just don't even care. Millions of dollars. It's cool. Anyways, go ahead.
And when Master Chief he falls through the sky, rocket launchers a banshee, and then grapple jacks and another banshee, just paying a little homage to Battlefield, I suppose. Yeah, this game's gonna have a really, really fun tone. However, I hope when we do get the actual story, I hope it has some more linear moments, some more um like carefully crafted together like set pieces and story beats. And I hope it does have more serious moments, because I'm also into that Halo 4 era vibe where like they really do try to go like deep into those themes. But overall, I'm excited. I'm gonna have fun playing this game no matter what, and the story will be a separate question.
I just want to go around and get our quick thoughts on like what we saw here. I'm gonna start with you, Jacob.
Oh, okay. First of all, that Spartan killer guy, his name is Jaga Radomni, which is a really interesting name. I figured I'd pull that up because, like, I remember in the trailer when she says it, I was like, Joahahu? What? But he looks really sick. I mean, he's dual wielding, and it's almost like a dagger slash sword combo. I just can't wait to face him and see him just keep showing up and thwarting me as Master Chief. Also, that woman, right? The one you're talking about, they're saying like due to her body type and the armor, people are theorizing she could be like a Covenant like elite, like a female elite of some kind.
Interesting.
So, yeah, I've seen a lot of talk of that. And then you said purple Cortana. Sorry. So I've turned my purple light on so I could be purple Cortana.
Hell yeah.
But I just cannot wait for this game. I think it's going to be incredible. I'm not afraid of it being open world ish, but like they say, it's like the truth, or it's like that mission in Halo 1 where you're driving back and forth.
The silent
cartographer, yeah. It's just going to be a full game of that, and with optional content interspersed throughout. I'm with you. Like, I think there will be linear storytelling in there enough to still feel Halo. I just think like the open nature of it will kind of give a sense of exploration that is just going to make the gameplay just feel that much more like fresh, and like give you the feeling that and I know you're going to say Breath of the Wild gives you, because everything is compared to that game. But really it's just that sense of exploration that we don't have like a lot in Halo, where I mean, yeah, you're running around, you are exploring the map, but you're running through a tunnel essentially from point A to point B for the most part. In this game it's just gonna have a few more branches. It'll feel more like a D&D campaign. Are you gonna go left or are you gonna go right? Should be a lot of fun though. I'm so stoked. As you can see, I got Master Chief behind me.
For audio listeners, Jacob has a green screen behind him. It's Chief with the Halo Infinite like cover art, I believe.
What you mean? No, Chief is obviously there with him, man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm breaking the immersion here. God damn it. Joker, do you want to go next?
Who's this Joker? I'm the Jester, man. Remember that?
God damn it,
man.
Gotta keep up with the bit, man.
Too many personas.
Basically what Jacob said. I'm excited to play this game. Like, just like watching the campaign video, it reminds me more of Gears 5, how like it had like the open world areas.
Yeah.
And where it was like, excuse me. It's like you're set in these small open world areas where you can go off and branch off and do like side stuff before heading to the main objective. I've seen people compare it to like Far Cry, and like I don't really see that much here. Like, I guess if you could consider capturing outposts kind of Far Cry-ish, then sure, but otherwise it feels more like Gears 5 to me.
Well,
but now,
Eric, if I could interrupt real quick though, the Coalition helped with some of the open world stuff, correct? The artwork, if I'm right?
Help with something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think we know what they help with yet.
Well, okay, so they did help. So if it looks similar to Gears 5 open world, then that might be telling of what they actually helped with.
Yeah, but and I'm not a Halo co-op campaign guy, but like looking at this footage, man, I really wish co-op campaign was there. when the news first came out that co-op campaign was delayed, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna play it solo. I don't really mind about that. But now seeing the footage, I'm like, damn, it would have been fun to squad up with you guys and just go and mess around
Yeah.
in this world. Like what they showed off was just so fun. Like that Spartan killer looks so cool. Like I don't know, I know you guys were saying like, oh, she has a dual wielding energy sword or like a cloak and dagger. To me, it looked like she had like a sword and shield.
That's what I thought.
Like, that's what it looked like to me. It looks so fucking cool though. I can't wait for that.
A shield that
And
will still
then-
cut you.
Well, yeah, well, like that's what it just looks like. And then, like you said, the Harbinger of Truth. Like it looks like she looks like she doesn't like the Foreigners as much. Like we don't know like where her allegiance is. I've been hearing online people saying that she's this. I don't know if she's the same race as the prophets, I think, or she's somehow related to them. I can't remember exactly what people were saying, but
Lots
was
of fan
something with that.
theories. Who knows?
yes, I'm like curious to see where the story goes because like I want to see like the resolution to Cortana's story, you know, because we've been building this up since like Halo 4 with her going rampant, and then in Halo 5 she becoming the villain. So I'm like, now I want to see like where the story goes. Like, is this like the last we're gonna see of Cortana in this story? Like, who knows?
Right.
Is the weapon gonna take her place from now on after this game? I can't wait to see like how the story turns out to be.
Cool. And then Sam, as the resident Halo meh, what do you think?
Well, now that Eric just spoiled the plot of 4 and 5 for me,
Spoilers.
I'm a little upset. But yeah,
I mean,
what?
you weren't gonna play 5 to begin with, like you said.
Mhm.
Yo, I
You
was
don't have
gonna
access to
watch
5
a
anyways.
plot movie or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, it looks fun. That part where the part that Gaff I think mentioned already with where he like shoots a fucking Banshee out of the air and then grapples another one. That's sick. I think you're gonna be able to do a lot of really cool things with that grappling hook. But yeah, I don't know. I'm sure I'll play it. I'm sure I'll have a fun time,
Boo.
but it won't be life changing for me.
And there you have it. There's our Halo campaign thoughts. I kind of echo what you say, guys, but
Multiplayer.
okay,
Gonna
yeah,
be
the co-op
rock,
campaign
bro.
not being at
We're all
launch is
gonna
going to be
play
a
it.
bummer, but I'm going to be a multiplayer person first and
Yeah.
foremost. Jacob and I
We're all
checked
gonna
it
play
out
it.
during the fucking
For sure.
big team battle.
Needler Squad.
Yeah, dude, it was so cool. It was such
So
a great
fun,
time. This looks awesome. I'm gonna be playing multiplayer at launch mostly. I'm probably going
Now-
to do that honestly so much. I'll check out some of the campaign, if not just for like, you know, content or whatever, but
Now, quick question: do you think we're gonna have like one more flight before the game launches?
No, they said
no.
there will be no more
Oh
flights.
no, I might have missed it.
Yeah.
All right, makes sense though, because I mean, like it was
Mhm.
it was basically like as polished as it could be, you know. Besides the bugs, but like
Right.
multiplayer seems complete.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for that. I think I'll try to get through the campaign so that we can have like thoughts and stuff for it. But I'm going to spend my majority of the time in the multiplayer. So if the campaign isn't an absolute banger for me, which I'm thinking it's going to be, but honestly, it's for me, Halo's always been about multiplayer and the moments you create with like your best friends and stuff. So I'm just excited for Halo. Just give it to me, guys. Give it to me.
For sure. All I'm saying, when that campaign launches, we're going in on legendary. Or for
Right.
co-op, I mean.
So hopefully this isn't a disappointment. Something that was a disappointment, I will let Sam take away. If you want to get into the state of lame as he has it.
Yeah, I mean, it was there. That's pretty much it.
Is there anything really
Did you
to talk
have
about?
anything to take away from there?
So I see a lot of people are saying like it should have been a blog post. It's like, well, how many people are going to read a blog post? You know, like,
Yeah.
This is a way for them to show off these games that people aren't going to give a shit about, and make people maybe give a shit about. I don't know what the hell that first game was. That was fucking weird as hell. The Let It Die fucking death verse, whatever the hell, that looked insane.
So that's like an offshoot of the original, right? Is the idea?
I have no idea.
It's in the
Yeah,
same
so
universe.
From what I know, Suda51 made the original Let It Die, if I'm correct, and he made No More Heroes.
Right.
And I guess this is an offshoot of that because he's not working on this one. So like, I guess like if you're like a Suda fan, like this, I guess this isn't really for you anymore. So
Yeah.
there's that. But like, yeah, it was like
Game
weird.
looks so weird, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm watching the trailer right now.
I
Then
don't know, man. I
what
just
else?
Not a
Well,
great start.
when I was watching it, I just didn't take away anything. Really? And honestly, if you're
Yep.
asking me right now, I couldn't remember a takeaway.
The only thing I took away was that more bug snacks, and oh man, am I excited for that. Oh god, I lit up when I saw that when I was at work, just like chilling on my phone. Because I did not expect that at all. I thought that game was like just, done. But I am so excited to get back into that. Fucking love that game. Little Devil Inside looked I don't know.
I think the going thought on that was that people didn't like what they saw at this, honestly.
The like overworld stuff was really weird.
Yeah.
I don't really like that.
What about Death's Door coming to PlayStation?
Oh, that's fucking
That's
lit.
cool. That's good news. I fucking love
Yeah.
that game.
Great news right there.
If you haven't
Yeah.
played that fucking game because you have just a PlayStation, play that fucking game. It's $20.
Yeah.
What are you waiting for?
It's
So good.
amazing.
How about Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach?
Okay, I know.
I couldn't give
Okay,
two
well.
shits.
So that's not big in our circles, but I will say
Yeah,
I have a 10-year-old son and he is so fucking
Okay.
excited for that game.
Nice.
Every time. Dad, is it this month yet? Because I need Security Breach. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck Security Breach is, dude. He's just like that, and he tells me all this thing, and it's like it's from Scott, the maker of Five Nights at Freddy's, and I'm like, okay, now we're talking, now we know. And then, but really, he lost me, and so I guess this is what that is. I might check it out just by proxy of him, right? Because he's really into those games, and he's honestly way tougher than I am when it comes to those horror, like those particular games, because I'm just like, I just get anxiety. I don't like the jump scares as much. And then he's like, one of the things he tells me, like, don't be a baby, Dad. I'm like, thanks, dude. Thanks.
Don't be a dad baby.
But I don't want to get murdered, right? So any closing thoughts on State of Play?
That Square Enix faked me out, that's for sure.
Yeah.
There was
They fake you
also a
out.
game. There's a game called Kart Rider Drift that no one cares about.
Yeah.
Oh, and Star Ocean looked bad to me. I'll give you that. It looks so bad, and like Frankfurter is just so mad that I think that.
Okay, well, all right. So I think he might be a little bit apologist for JRPGs in some sense.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I can
He
see
does.
that.
Okay, but I appreciate his knowledge about JRPGs. That being
Hey,
said,
no hate to him, man. I'm just.
I
Right.
feel like that was a
That
game
did
that
look
looks
bad.
completely insane right now, but I feel like that could definitely come out and be something I'm like super into. So we'll see.
well, I don't know. Yeah, because
Good
I mean,
point.
you like Scarlet Nexus, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. That
I
game
mean-
is insane.
I'll have to touch on that
Scarlet-
game too
I
before the
fucking
end of
love
the
it.
year.
Scarlet Nexus actually is pretty fun. It's just really anime, obviously,
Yeah.
but it is on Game Pass, and there's really no excuse to not play anything on there. That's all I'm
The
saying.
fucking the writing in Scarlet Nexus and like pacing is like so bad.
Yeah.
It's fucking
So I
hilarious.
played like the
Oh,
opening hour,
God.
Sam, and I was like, I'm bouncing off of this hard right now. But I could definitely see if I take the time that it could be fun.
Like, I think the two games that I've laughed at like the writing the most have both been this year. Scarlet Nexus is one of them, and then Guardians is the other. Guardians is because the writing's fucking hilarious and good. The Scarlet Nexus is that it's just so bad.
Yeah.
Like,
I think we should
Very.
also just acknowledge that we are OFK game because it's like one of the bigger
Oh,
trailers
yeah.
that they were trying to ship.
oh,
you
that
know,
was
to you.
weird.
I don't know. It's not for me, but like I see that being a Greg Miller ass game. Although I really liked that music game you were playing the other day, Steven. What's that game called again?
The Artful Escape.
Yes, Artful Escape. And to me, it's like I don't think it's in the same realm whatsoever, but it just kind of reminded me of it's like a narrative kind of adventure game about music or about a band or something. But this
Yeah.
one, I don't know. I'm just not really interested in it. It's too quirky, if you will.
Artful Escape
They were
is a
talking
good
about
time
the
to just
same-
like you take a night and you just go like that. You sit back. It's better if you play with someone because you're like, oh, okay, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Like visuals are so cool in that game.
And that's Annapurna. Is OFK?
Mhm.
We are OFK. Is that Annapurna?
I don't think so.
Yeah. See, it probably
Yeah.
won't be as good.
Annapurna
Yeah.
puts out bangers
Just
every
based
time.
off of that.
Outer Wilds.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this state of play was definitely murdered in my mind. But that being said, on the topic of murder, I want to get into our main topic here before we have Gaff leave unceremoniously. It's called Cross-Dimensional Murder Mystery. Cross being X, get it. Now, the
Get it.
rules here, I will go over them real quick. There are 6 characters to pick, 6 suspects to pick from, 6 murder weapons, and 6 worlds, all pertaining to each of them video game characters. Now, if you're an audio listener, I am pulling up the worlds here, or sorry, the characters. I'm going to do an overview for you. It's Solid Snake, Sonic, Link, Mario, Sora, and Master Chief. The worlds being Mushroom Kingdom, Outer Heaven, Green Hill Zone, Traverse Town, Zeta Halo, and Hyrule. And then the murder weapons being Poison Mushroom from Mario, the Fulton Extraction, the Dubious Food from Breath of the Wild, the Skewer, which is the Brute Sniper, the Ultima Weapon, Keyblade, which I'll get corrected, I'm sure, and the Metal Spike from Sonic. Just absolutely deadly. Now, what we're going to do here is I'm going to spin this wheel each time for all of you guys, and whoever gets, I don't know, I'll just call out your guys' characters for audio listeners, one by one, and then we'll go through clockwise to see if we can guess who the killer of Pikachu is. You know, they murdered our guy Pikachu.
No.
We gotta find this person, this absolute monster.
Son of a bitch.
Fucker.
Pika.
And without further ado, I'm going to spin for the first character, who will be Jacobs.
Ooh.
All right, and you guys can't see it, but it is spinning.
I'm imagining it.
He is Master
It's
Chief.
rigged.
How fitting. How
That's
Oh. Well, you know I got to go back to this Halo
Gaff.
background here.
Eric. I'm gonna kill you. in a
I'm
second.
gonna get
Why me?
Gaff's
What
the
did I
killer?
do?
Oh, sorry,
Gaff's gonna get
Daff-
Sora, and I'm gonna
Daphne
be,
is
me
the
and Eric
killer.
are gonna be pissed.
Ba, 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 ba.
And next is Eric. Oh, sorry, Gaffney. If we're going clockwise on the video.
Just give me Sora. I'll make use of
Well,
it.
you know, it picked Master Chief again, but we're trying again. We can't have 2 Master Chiefs, unfortunately. There's only one.
What? Have you ever played the co-op campaign? There's always.
I don't. It did it again, guys. It did it again.
Can't you just take
not-
Master Chief off the list?
Look, I'm not
Yeah,
taking it
come
off the list. It's
on.
got to be part of the chance. Okay, you are Link.
Ooh.
Sure.
Sure.
Fine.
Okay. I'll
Hey,
take
you can't talk,
Link
you
and
can only
Master
say,
Chief
huh,
off the
yeah.
list. Here we go.
Yeah.
There are no pots around me to smash.
Ah!
Yeah. What about when he falls and he hits the ground? He's like,
Sam, you are. Let's see. You are Sora.
Ooh.
Yes.
What? How serendipitous.
Let's see. Sora moves.
Get wrecked, Eric.
God damn it.
We're the champs.
All right.
That's the
And Eric is
battle.
Snake.
Wait.
How fitting again.
Very fitting. Okay. Now, just to go through it for audio listeners, Jacob
Metal
is Chief.
Gear.
Gaffney is Link. Sam is Sora. And we have Snake as Eric, or vice versa.
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna do my Master Chief voice. Cortana. No?
I like it.
Yeah? What do you think?
Jacob
Gaff's
here.
better, but
Spartan
that's all-
117.
No. Gaff didn't
Metal
like that shit.
Gear.
Metal Gear.
It's fine. It's all good.
Okay, with we're gonna go clockwise by picking, so it'll be the same order as I did for the characters. Now, for the stream, I'm pulling up the recording. I'm pulling up we're gonna guess worlds first. Now, I'm gonna give you one guess and we'll go through round robin clockwise as quick as we can through these. If you get 3 wrong guesses, you are murdered by the suspect.
Oh shit.
You are out. And once it is guessed, we move on to the next category. All right. Now, from these lists, this world list here, Jacob, where do you think the murder took place?
You know, I don't trust that really fast blue hedgehog, so I'm gonna go with Green Hill Zone. Go with Green Hill Zone. I'm hearing the music in my head.
Okay. I will say that is incorrect.
Ah, shit. My shields are down, bro.
All right, Gaffney.
I think Mushroom Kingdom is a pretty disarming place. I can see that as being somewhere where you have your guard down. As long as there's no Goombas or Koopa Troopas around you. So I'm going to say Mushroom Kingdom.
That is a wrong guess for you. One life. Sam. The choices left are Outer Heaven, Traverse Town, Zeta Halo, and Hyrule.
What the fuck is an outer heaven? Is
It's
that
a
Metal
base of
Gear thing?
operations. It's like
It's a Metal Gear thing.
a Metal
right?
Gear.
Metal
Gear
That's
world.
all I need to know. Okay. All right.
We're a military without borders.
Right.
I'm gonna guess.
Thanks, Snake.
I'm gonna guess.
No problem.
Where did Pikachu go, and where did he get fucking just murked? All right. I think Pikachu was space traveling, and he happened upon Zeta Halo, and someone just murked his ass.
That is also incorrect. One life.
Fuck.
Eric, there's only a few things left here. Outer Heaven, Traverse Town, Hyrule.
So you see, Outer Heaven's my creation. So anyone who fucking kills anyone in here, they're gonna get the fucking boots. If I find out they did shit, they're out of here. So I'm gonna say the Heartless got him in Traverse Town.
That is correct. The murder happened in Traverse Town because it's
That's
an
fucking
absolutely
bullshit,
terrible
dude.
place.
Darkness.
I was gonna guess Traverse Town, but I didn't want to do it as Sora. That would have been boring.
It happened in your own
You're
own
really
world
into the
there,
role there.
Sora.
Bro, like, I just want to point out, like, you know how many worlds there are in the Kingdom Hearts games, and you picked fucking Traverse Town? I mean,
Yeah,
come
because
on.
it's terrible.
What you
Traverse
mean?
Town.
Anyways, next category is the murder weapons. Now,
Guard
like
armor
music.
got him.
Okay, poison mushroom for audio listeners. I'm going to go over them again. Poison mushroom, Fulton extraction, dubious food, skewer, ultima weapon, metal spike. Now, we're going to do this the same rotation. Jacob.
I'll go with. Wait, what the hell is Fulton extraction?
The
Do you wanna
balloon
explain,
from
Snake?
Metal Gear. Yeah,
Oh, that's
so
another Metal Gear. Oh, I know
it's
what
not
it is.
really it's not really a weapon of death, but like I guess you put it
Yeah.
on for some reason. Yeah,
I
you put a
guess
balloon on
it's-
someone and we take them back to base.
You take them to the freaking stratosphere if you want, all right? That's how they die.
I'm just gonna go with dubious food because that's not even really like I don't even know what video game that's from. That's just
That's
real
Breath of
life.
the
That
Wild.
could kill you.
It's
That
when you
could
it's when you
kill
put a
you.
I
bunch
mean-
of mismatched
Oh,
ingredients
yeah.
together.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I
Fucking-
love Breath
y-
of the Wild.
Yeah. You never know what Huey, Louie, and Dewey are doing over there in Traverse Town.
I know.
They definitely could
Yeah.
have fed someone some dubious food.
They they could have been putting like it's. You ever seen Mallrats? It's like with the chocolate pretzel. That's all I'm gonna
Can't-
say.
Yeah,
Dubious
can't trust
food.
those fucking ducklings.
Yeah, lock me in. Lock me in, Chief.
Lock you in for dubious food.
Dubious food. Let's go.
That's 2 strikes for Chief.
Ah, man. I took some health damage now. Fuck.
Like that the
You had
grunt they
overhealth
give
or
when
whatever
it's
the fuck
like
it's called.
yeah. Gaffney.
Just kill Pikachu with the skewer. Imagine that.
Jesus.
Pikachu dies by having an object impaled through it, an object that is bigger than it. Am I right?
It's pretty awesome.
Okay, so it is the skewer. It is the
Hell
skewer.
yeah. Hell yeah.
God, I
I
don't
didn't want to
have
just
guess.
pick the Halo one.
I know, right? I did just because
I
it was
should have.
topical, but I did do a random list through all the stuff to pick the.
Oh, that's fine.
So it is skewer in Traverse Town. Now we have to find the person who did it. We'll go back to the picker wheel for video lunches. We'll put them all on the list just because I didn't
I'm
want
so
to make
dead.
a third one. Now,
I'm so dead.
okay, so just for audio listeners' reference, and I guess everyone's reference, Jacob has one life left.
Mhm.
You know, it's really on the line for him. And we
Someone-
are starting overclockwise, right?
Someone's got to be holding the line in the front, you know, and if it's Master Chief who has to go down, you know, I'm sure you can reload the game eventually.
He
What a
keeps having to
martyr.
guess
Right back
first.
in the
Of course he's gonna die.
Right?
Don't worry, you just
I-
restart from the last checkpoint.
Yeah. So I don't know if I didn't get the list, but
All
I'm
right.
just gonna go by. I'm gonna pick one of you guys or myself. You know what? This time,
Yeah, is it limited
can I
to
pick
us?
myself?
It is limited to the 6 people here. The 6 people that we picked from Mario, Link, Snake, Sonic, Master Chief, Sora.
Okay, so it can be the 2 that none of us are. Okay.
Right.
Oh, who's the other two?
So we have Mario,
Mario.
and Sonic are the other 2 that weren't picked.
You know, I'm gonna go back around to my first pick. I don't trust that blue hedgehog. So let's go Sonic. Lock me in.
Guys,
Sonic.
Spartan 117 did not make it.
Ah!
Very sad. Very, very
Damn,
sad.
Wait,
Alpha
look.
Halos.
I have Traverse Town behind me, so I'm just gonna be dead.
He's gonna fade it.
He's gonna join Pikachu.
Damn, who will
my
stop the
God.
Covenant from activating the Halos now? We're
Okay,
all
he's
dead.
eliminated off
Shit,
the
we're-
wheel.
We're fucked.
And
The
each
galaxy.
time we pick one that's wrong, it'll get eliminated off the wheel. Now we have Link, Snake, Mario, Sora, and Sonic to choose from. Gaffney.
Snake doesn't strike me as an animal rights activist, so Snake.
Calling me out
That's
just because I eat snakes? Is that what you're
Incorrect.
trying to do?
That's
No, that's good shit.
that's 2 strikes, I believe.
You trying
Or is
to
it
call
3
me out here?
strikes?
Yeah,
Huh?
Metal Gear.
I'm a snake eater.
I
Am I
am
keeping?
dead.
Are you dead? I think you're dead.
No.
Well, I only got one wrong answer.
Oh wait,
Don't
okay.
have-
So you're 2 strikes now.
yeah.
They hurt you real bad. Sam.
He's contemplating.
Yeah.
Okay, who do I
It's
have left? I
ruminating.
have Mario. I have Link. I have myself.
Mario, Link, Snake, Sonic, and Sora.
Not Snake.
What?
Not Snake. Yeah,
Sonic
Snake
or
was picked.
Snake. And so was Sonic.
Sonic and Snake were picked, bud. It's me from the grave.
Right.
So
Yeah, Sonic and Snake were picked.
Link, Chief. Chief's dead now.
Yep.
He could still be the
Hmm.
murderer.
He could still be the
Even though he's
murderer.
dead.
Then he would have known and he would have guessed himself. Hmm. Link,
I just happen to have a
Sora.
pumpkin in here.
You know what? Now, I'm thinking here that Sora got confused. He's not a murderer. He's not a murderer. He got confused. He was in Twilight or fucking Traverse Town. And he got
Saw the skewer.
confused and he saw
What is it pointing
Pikachu. He thought Pikachu was a Heartless because Heartless looked fucking weird.
Also picked up a skewer.
And aimed it at it.
Yeah, and so then Sora was like, yo, I don't want this Keyblade for some reason. I'm going to use this fucking skewer and then just blew that motherfucker away. So I'm going with Sora myself.
That's two strikes, I believe, for you.
Ooh.
Ooh.
All right. Eric,
Someone say
you know-
Sora in the Donald voice.
It's come to you, and then we'll keep looping through until we finally find the killer. The only person I think we still have Link, Mario, and Chief as the suspects.
Which is good. It means I can't die because there's only 3 left. Ow. Fucking
That's a
shit.
33% chance, Eric. You can get it.
On Eric.
All right, I got this.
Can't die either.
Who would take a
Otacon.
skewer?
Otacon, I found Pikachu dead here. He's been skewered in this place called Traverse Town. But there's a hint here. I see here a red hat with an M on it. I think this
Oh,
belongs to Mario.
Okay.
Mario killed Pikachu.
It's a me.
If only for the joke, I wish you were right. It is not Mario.
Damn it.
That's a strike.
Ah.
Oh no.
Oh
Oh, boy.
Okay, is it my turn?
It is between. You have 1 life left, Gaffney. So it's between Link and Chief as the suspects, and it's either them or you at this point.
I'll go with the boring answer. I think it's Chief. He went rogue and decided to murder a fool.
Chief has honor. How dare you? And for your sin, you will be killed.
I did it. Okay.
Yes! I win! My guess
How
is
could you
Link.
pretend the whole time? Jeez, Link. Okay, so for audio
Yo.
listeners,
Link just came in there and fucking
Link
stabbed him a couple
found an
times.
interdimensional portal under Hyrule.
He had
Nice.
fucking Pikachu's ass.
So Link found an interdimensional portal under Hyrule, took it. The skewer dropped right next to him, and to defend himself against Pikachu, as all these things are coming in through portals, he shoots the skewer straight through Pikachu, bolts him to a wall. Very
Damn.
gruesome.
Very graphic.
But he never got away with it.
And
Or did he? I guess he did.
he got away with it. We didn't
Yeah.
catch him.
What are you talking about?
Well, we're
I don't
still
know.
alive.
Link isn't here anymore. Just Gaffney.
All right, I gotta go.
He killed
I gotta go
himself
right now.
Link then killed himself because he couldn't deal with killing Pikachu.
Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you for coming to join us, Jacob. Happy Halloween. Should I just leave my camera on
Yeah, if
so
you
it doesn't
could.
like fuck
Yeah,
up?
we'll just leave it
Okay.
up.
Goodbye, everyone. Spooky.
Bye.
Goodbye. Happy Halloween.
Or by
Happy
Daphne,
Halloween.
is that what you said you were?
Damn.
He's Daphne.
You guys like my ghostliness?
Yeah.
Yeah.
OM Spooks is coming up here.
That's right. Oh,
Nah.
spooks this.
Now that Link is dead, now Hyrule's in danger, and Master Chief is dead. Now the whole
Link
fucking
Link
galaxy's
killed
in danger.
himself. Unfortunately, he couldn't deal. The hero of Hyrule couldn't deal with killing Pikachu. With a skewer in Traverse Town. Oh my god.
It's cool. I reloaded. I'm back.
Hello.
I'm alive.
Respawn.
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 I'm in.
Okay, so to end the podcast off right before, I want to give like kind of what suggestions we have for like media or like an activity for someone to do through the week to keep them going for the next week. But before we get to that, Jacob, do you want to shout out your podcast as well as all of the socials that you have?
Oh yeah, thanks. A little pluggy plug. Check us out. I have a podcast called Odd Valley Live. So you could just Google Odd Valley and you'll find us. But we're at twitch.tv/Odd Valley every Friday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. We're actually going to do a special episode probably in about 4 hours from now. So if you want to check us out, check us out. If not, you can find all our newer episodes on YouTube. If you just search Odd Valley. And then I'm on Twitter at OMGzus. So if you don't know about that Twitter, it's spicy. It's got a lot of retweets from Greg Miller on there.
OMGzus for people listening.
Yes, and thank you very much for the invitation. This
Of course,
is a lot
man.
of fun.
We're happy to have you. Sam, do you have your Twitter if you want to let people know where to contact you or find you?
I don't even remember what my fucking Twitter is. I think it's at the Pizza Man Sam. Let me check real quick.
Okay. While he's doing that,
at the Pizza Man Sam.
Okay.
Get all my thoughts on Red Wings hockey. My thoughts on movies, video games, all that dandy shit.
On pizza,
Pizza.
Don't forget the. There's a the in there. The Pizza Man Sam.
He puts it. You are reversed, by the way, Jacob. So when you're typing that up, it's like reversed. Yeah.
Oh, is it reverse for you guys?
Yeah, it's reverse.
Oh, it's not reverse.
He was
for
doing
me.
it the entire.
I was gonna let it go
so
through
funny.
the whole time, but I had to say something.
I flipped it because on my preview it was backwards. So I was like, oh, I'll flip everything.
Oh, that's
and now
funny.
it's all backwards.
Yeah, I think
That's so
Discord's weird like that.
Yeah,
Like it'll
it's
be normal for
strange.
you, but flip it for everyone else.
All right, there you go.
Eric, where do
How's
people
that?
find
There you
you, and how do they keep up with you and the things you're doing?
I mean, you can follow me at arcwing24 on Twitter. I barely post shit, so I don't know why would you want to follow me, but I do retweet our episodes, that's for sure.
Nice.
So if you do want to check me out over there, I don't know, get in contact with me, talk about Persona and Kingdom Hearts, I guess. I don't know, you can find me there.
And you are helming the Halo Explored, which I do want to pimp out one more time because there's a lot of cool content in there and a lot of great things if you're even remotely interested in Halo. Gaffney does a great job taking us through the plot every time. Sam has the spicy takes, and Eric does a great job running the show, editing. He does all of the posting and things like that. So please give it a check out on YouTube. That's our YouTube series. We're doing all of them up to the run or the official release of Halo Infinite. This week it was Halo ODST, Halo 3 ODST. This next week it will be, I think next week, Halo Reach.
Correct.
And
not this coming week, the next week. We record this weekend.
Right, we
Next
record this weekend,
I don't
but
know.
I guess, yeah, the following weekend, maybe,
It'll be
or the
posted.
following week will be posted. Yeah. Just keep an eye on our Twitter for that, X to Interact. We'll be posting updates on all that stuff. So before we go, though, I want to get your guys' suggestions for things people can look into that you're into, and they can kind of share their thoughts with you, and maybe get like, we can start conversations with people in the community as to like, hey, like Persona here, but Jacob, what do you think is a suggestion for people to look into?
In terms of like games or something?
It could be anything. Just like something you're interested in that you want people to know about.
Oh, man, watch Dune. Dune's pretty good. Yeah, watch
Sure, you
that
took
movie.
mine.
Oh yeah, shit. Sorry. Also, like, if you
That's
happen to
okay.
be watching this on Halloween, I'm not sure if you will, but watch a scary movie. Don't be so scared. Just do it.
Even
That's
even
what I
if
have
it's
to tell
after.
everybody.
I say it was,
Yeah, you can still watch horror movies like whenever you want. Throw on The Conjuring.
The Conjuring.
Watch movies.
It's a good one.
Watch movies.
Right. Sam.
I couldn't disagree more. Just if you don't like scary movies, don't watch them. It's okay to miss out. Yeah, I'll defend your honor. Scary movie's scary. Well, yeah. Now I'm thrown off because Dune was mine. Go see Dune. Watch it on HBO. Support that movie. I know we're already, the announcement already came that we're getting a sequel, so thank the Lord for that.
No.
But yeah, but if you already saw Dune and you fucking liked it, or if you haven't seen Dune, also just watch Denis Villeneuve's other movies because they are utterly fantastic. Every single one of them is just genius. He is the best director working
Blade
today.
Runner, right?
Yeah,
the
Blade
latest
Runner, Arrival,
Arrival. So
the Sicario, Prisoners, Enemy. He has just all his films are amazing, and they didn't really make a lot of money, but studios keep giving the guy money to make movies, so that's cool.
It's because they're awesome.
Excellent.
Yeah, I suggest every single one of his movies. They're brilliant.
Eric.
What was the question again? Because I kind of lost track there.
Suggestion for people that you're into that you want them to know about, just to get them through the week. Doesn't have to be video games. It could be anything.
That's a toughie because one, I haven't seen Dune, so there's that.
Oh, watch Dune, Eric. Watch
Is it on HBO Max?
Yes.
Oh, maybe I could.
Oh, maybe
How
I'm
long
gonna
is it
watch
on there
Dune.
for? Because I missed Suicide Squad when it was on there.
It's 2.5 hours long, but it doesn't even
Okay.
feel that long at all.
Okay.
It's
What's
great.
it about exactly?
got
I
it.
haven't been like keeping up with it.
Flew by. What?
What's it
Dunes?
about exactly? I haven't been keeping up with it.
It's a sci-fi
Worms.
movie based on a book that inspired Star Wars.
Okay.
Mhm.
So
Oh,
yeah.
There's
something
like
that-
witch ladies in it.
Okay.
Could be anything.
And
you
Zaya's
use.
in it, so-
Yeah. Just anything really, like an activity they can do.
Oh,
What's in the box?
what's in the box? I don't
What's
know.
in the box?
What's in the box?
This is an interesting pick because I don't really know what to shout out. I don't
Metal
know. I guess
Metal
Metal Gear. Metal Gear.
Gear.
Nah. I mean, I guess with Final Fantasy 14 Endwalker coming up, if you play on the what server am I on again? The Famfrit server or that entire data center, hit me up because it's like a couple weeks till Endwalker, and I'm gonna be playing that game for a while now. It's like it's basically the Avengers Endgame of Final Fantasy 14. So look forward to that if you're caught up. It's gonna be a fucking great time. Probably be my game of the year, hopefully. Probably get snubbed at Game Awards though, so there's that. But
Right. Man,
I'll
so
definitely
Halo.
take praises on here.
Halo's gonna get snubbed as well.
Well, we
Yeah,
won't
that's
see
because-
Halo till the next year.
Right.
Yeah, that's just because those two probably won't even hit the deadline, to be honest, whenever that
Yeah,
deadline
nah.
is. So
They're
there's
out.
that.
And I don't know. I want to suggest going on a run. So it doesn't have to be a run, really. It'd be like a light jog at nighttime with some music. I'm gonna add those as caveats because it's a
I don't
good
know
time.
about nighttime. Yeah, there you go.
Well, okay, if you got a safe neighborhood, maybe at nighttime. If not, just jogging in general. Going out, we're all gamers. We don't take a lot of time to get physical exercise. The stigma plays in, but yeah, I just think it's really important. Just to clear your mind, if nothing else. So
Nice, Steven.
go
I like that
outside,
one.
recharge those batteries, and I guess we'll see you guys next week for X to Interact. This is Steven, Sam, Daphne, who is not here anymore, Jacob, special guest, and Eric, finally. We will see you guys next week. Happy Halloween. Go out there and watch some spooky stuff. Bye.
Got another
No,
one
don't
real
do it.
quick.
Wait,
Get vaccinated. Flu vaccinated, COVID vaccinations,
that's
get
a
them
good.
all.
I will second
Oh,
that. Get
fucking A,
vaccinated.
dude. I got them both at the same time. That was fun shit.
Bye, guys.
Oh.